into it. Okay, let me get some water. I shouldn't have started it, but I did. And now I'm drinking some water because my throat is still a little That's the good stuff right there. Anyways, yeah, in the last one, we went to interrogate Issei, so that's what we're about to do. It's lunchtime, so I need to move one of these headphones off my ear. I do that so I can actually listen to myself better. It's lunchtime, so I go to the student council room. Excuse me. I call out and open the door. Oh gosh, it's been so long since he's existed. What's his voice? Oh, you're gonna eat lunch here today, Emiya? Issei is eating lunch by himself inside. Good, this is convenient. How is it? How did yesterday's incident turn out? I sit down at the table and start talking casually. It's still unexplained. They are saying something about there being chemicals in the empty classrooms on the first floor. That's the reason they came up with that. That's the reason they came up with after searching through the school all night. He must be unhappy, and he starts biting on a tough-looking carrot. But you were lucky. You skipped school after lunch and managed to avoid the disaster. Yes, I guess you were rewarded for your good. Doing this voice is making it very hard. I don't know why. Yes, I guess you were rewarded for your good daily conduct. He now sips on his tea happily. Man, this isn't the right atmosphere to interrogate him, so I'll wait and see for a while. Huh? Suddenly I notice the lunch break will be over in 5 minutes. What's wrong, Emiya? Did you come up with something? No, but I remembered something. This isn't the time to be leisurely eating lunch. I quickly wrap up my lunchbox and turn to Issei. I have a bad feeling about this. Please do not ask me for money. I don't have any, even if you want to borrow some. I get up from my chair. I don't have time. I take a deep breath. Issei, don't ask questions and just take your top off. I clearly state what needs to be done. What? I told you to take your uniform off. Take your shirt off as well. It's not any good unless you're naked. What are you asking for? Are you insane? Is it a new way to question me? No. Do I have to do this now? Yep, this is urgent. Just take off your top. It'll be too late once school ends. I attack Issei. Whoa, stop it, you fool. Are you really from a family of warriors? Alright. To summarize, I didn't find a command spell on Issei's body. I checked thoroughly, but I didn't find anything like a command spell. Good, this is really good. I nod to myself. What's so good? What's with you doing all of this for nothing? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Issei. I can't tell you what's going on, but I needed to check something. It's done with now, so there's no longer any problem. I bow and apologize. Okay, if you think you have done something bad, it is natural for you to apologize. Issei goes silent with a serious face. But now the search has come back to square one. If Issei's the one at the Ryoto Temple is innocent, there's nobody else here that might be Castor's master. Hey, Issei, is there something strange going on at the temple? What do you mean by something strange? I don't know, but is there anything that's different? Let's see, if you mean recently, there is an unfamiliar woman, but that's about it. My father and brother are as always. Issei says so naturally. There's an unfamiliar woman. Could that be Castor? Well, I'm sure she could pretend to be human without a problem. Or that be Castor's master? Maybe I should ask Issei about it. Beep. No, I'll ask him. I guess I'll ask him about it. She's not one to reveal herself to the ones living at the temple, but I might be able to get some clues. Issei, can you tell me about this unfamiliar woman? Is she from a foreign country, or is her face covered with something like a turban? What is that? We would kick out such a strange person. One of the things Cheryl brought up as a possibility is that she's foreign. Okay. I don't know why you're asking, but she is a legitimate guest. My brother's happy that she might be an evil woman, but I strangely like her. My brother's happy that she might be an evil woman? Okay, but I strangely like her. I've only talked to her once, but she is a good person, even if she may look evil. Oh, wow. So asking the question was worth it. Seeing how you're praising a woman, did you fall in love with her? Don't say such a stupid thing, you fool. I admire a part of her that she doesn't notice herself. First of all, I cannot fall in love with the lover of the one I respect as my older brother, Suichiro. Issei suddenly stops and lowers his head. Ah. I don't know if he felt dizzy or what, but Issei falls on the table and does not move. What's wrong, Issei? Is it anemia or something? No, it's not that. No, it's not that I feel bad. He raises himself real fast. I laugh thinking that he is acting like a coiled doll. Oh. Issei? I look at Issei without looking at my slashed stomach. You fell for my trap. The order I implanted into this human functions only when he meets someone who inquires about me. I hear someone else's voice from Issei's mouth. When I realize that voice is of the servant I met at the Ryoto Temple. I do not need this doll anymore. The knife in Issei's hand is stabbed into Issei's neck. My mind fades from too much blood loss. The wound reaching my organs is not causing my consciousness to fade. My brain that wants to deny the scene in front of me freezes any consciousness. Issei falls down before me, not knowing what went on. I collapse onto the floor from my knees. I do not hold my wound, and I blankly stare at my friend who is now a corpse. Oh, that was the fastest bad end. Okay. Tiger Dojo, yada yada yada. Ah, how do I do this from my new position? Yes, Tiger Dojo, thank you. Rah. Yay! Gaiex bomb? What? Ragnarok. What is happening? What the freak is happening, dude? Well, it only takes a second to be careful, but the injury could last a lifetime. How is this dead end that teaches you? Wait, how was this dead end that teaches you it's not good to ask just anyone? Osu, it was just an irrational and sudden death. This is exactly what I expect from fate, and it is surely splendid. Yes, but we cannot forget about the sacrifices. Let us give Ryoto-kun a 3-second silent prayer. Osu, the 3-second part is great, master. Why was it these two picked as I get Taiga, but why Ilya with her? So, Ilya, what is going on with the people at the Ryoto Temple? They have this artificial command spell put in them. They become this thing that executes this one command when they find someone that breaks one of the 3 rules Caster established. She's good at making things. If she ever captures Shiro, I bet she'll turn him into a formal tool just to support her magic. Evil! I acknowledge Caster as evil. As a teacher, I cannot forgive anyone that would use others as they wish. I don't know about calling her evil just because of that. It's true that Caster is weak, sly, and cowardly, but she's not truly bad on the inside. Alright. Why are you sticking up for such a witch? Do you have something in mind? Huh? No. I just want to say it's not bad to bind someone with magic. Oh. That is Ilya's perspective, of course. Oh, I remember. You've done worse to Shiro. Damn, you found out. Oh, I can't be that Shinai for some reason. It's only natural. No magic is allowed in this dojo. You have to bring in a wild lion or a modern weapon to beat me. Have you repented for your actions? Yes. I won't do anything bad again. Yes, that's a good girl. The boy's wish is granted as well. Rejoice, Shiro. Ilya is nicer in this route. Fine, fine. So I just have to stay quiet in this route, right? Well, it's not smart always to be going on a rampage. I can help Shiro in this route and take one of the others, then take one of the other heroines. What? I can help Shiro in this route and take one of the other heroines. Okay. What? You have to put that much thought into this? Lollibaruma isn't good enough, so you're taking on such a great role in the main storyline? What is happening? Ilya, she's a scary child. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, let's not ask him. It'll be pointless, so I guess I just won't ask. No, it'll be dangerous to talk about this. Issei is living at the Ryoto Temple. If he gets suspicious of this strange woman, Issei might get curious and do something. And if that woman happens to be a master, Issei would be in danger. This is it for today. I'll call it good since I found out Issei is unrelated to the Holy Grail War. Oh, by the way, Emiya, Shinji's sister wasn't at school today. Huh? Sakura's not at school? Shinji was absent as well. They were both absent without notice today, so the teachers are wondering if something happened at their house or not. I'm at a loss for words, being confronted with a problem I'd forgotten. Oh, lunch break is over. Let's go back to the classroom. Issei pushes me out of the student council room. All the while, thoughts of Sakura's absence and what Shinji may have done after losing Ryder twirl around in my head. Yeah, they probably should. Interlude 8-1. Oh? It is a sound like hitting steel. Oh, please don't be Kirei. His voice is also so deep. He arrives at the place breathing heavily. His footsteps are loud and the rhythm is unsettled. He leaves the door open and staggers forward, as if pulled by his falling body. He looks around. The church is empty with the morning service already over. The only light is the sunlight coming in from overhead. The silence creates a solemn atmosphere, and the stopped space creates a clear silence. He is like a heresy in it all. No, that is not accurate. To say he arrived is not correct. His ragged breath, his unfocused eyes, his shaking limbs are like those of someone running away. He has come here to find shelter. Now everything makes sense. His desperation is like that of prey being chased by a hound. It has been 6 days since the war started. You are the first one to come here. He strains his body as that's about to fall onto the ground. When did he appear? He looks with bloodshot eyes at the priest before the altar and says something. The priest frowns. He did not completely understand the boy, but it seems he is asking for help. He wants protection. A master that has lost his servant may ask for protection under the condition that he withdraw from the war. The place of retreat, the last sanctuary, is this church, and the master of this place is the priest called Kotomine Kirei. Then you will withdraw from the war, boy? Then you will withdraw from the war, boy? The boy reacts like fire to the quiet voice. Of course! Are you telling me to die? I can't kill anyone without a servant, so I don't want to be a master. I'm a normal person. I'm a victim, right? It's unfair for anyone to kill someone like me. The priest does not answer and only looks at the intruder, as if to peer within his skin, bones, and meat. What, do you have a problem? No, you are the first to withdraw this time, and you are the first user of this church since it was built. I shall treat you properly in the stead of my father, who started this place. Huh? What? I'm the only one who retired? Damn, this is shameful. I don't know what my grandfather will say if he finds out about this. Man, this is all you guys' fault. This is all your guys' fault. It's so unfair that I got a piece of shit like Ryder. He strikes the ground in rage. The sound of the punch echoes like a bell, and the priest smiles with great interest. So, Ryder was useless? Right. Man, she was only useful as a woman. Damn, she died so easily though. I did so much for her. Another servant would have been so much more useful. Oh, but I did well. I did as my grandfather told me, and everything was set. But they all got in my way. It was 2 against 1. There was no way I could have won in a situation like that. Yeah, it wasn't my fault that I lost. It's just the difference in quality of our servants. But they were so elated with their victory. And he crawls on the ground. He hits the floor, grieves his misfortune, and reflects his obstacles. But his resentful voice disappears quickly. Hatred of his level cannot break the silence in this church. Damn, 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 damn! He repeats his agony. In the midst of it all, tap. The priest's footsteps echo throughout the room as if to break the frozen air. The priest slowly puts his hands on the boy's shoulders. So, this means you still have the will to fight. He looks down at the loser and says so with a kind voice. Huh? He cannot understand the priest's words. The priest in black has a friendly smile on his face. You are very fortunate. There is a servant who is available right now. The priest offers a new salvation, as if suppressing his joy. Oh, okay. Anyways, that is a good place to end the episode. So with that being said, I will see all of you in the next one. Bye-bye.